Hello, Spoon Nation. Welcome back to the Media I Consume series. So, we're looking at the Media I Consume on the 22nd of January 2026. Spoilers for TV and a couple films. Anyway, let's kick it off and look at the music I consume. Church Girl, America Has a Problem, Pure Honey by Beyonce, The End by The Doors, Oh Lord by Foxy Shazam, Punk Rocker by the Teddy Bears, Do You Want to Taste It by Wigwam, and Omen by The Prodigy. A lot of songs there, a lot of DCU songs. Isn't that nice? I'm a DCU enjoyer. I also listened to the album Velvet Gloves and Spit by Neil Diamond. Is what I thought. Velvet Gloves and Spit by Neil Diamond, and yeah, no, the last album with 3 good songs was an outlier. This had no good songs. It had one of the weirdest songs I've ever listened to, the Pot Smoker song. Borderline could do a video on it, but I definitely won't because I'm too lazy. It's like a nice song, but then it's got snippets of former drug addicts talking about how they started on pot, and it's just fucking mental. In the middle of this album, just fucking anti-drug shit. What? Okay, Neil Diamond. But yeah, the album wasn't very good. Very generic, boring 80s, boring 60s bullshit. Yeah, that's fun. Anyway, let's look at the books. Chapter 63 of Dice Man, and I can't remember what happened. Oh yeah, he's about to get bummed by a man in a gay... Well, I think he's in a gay bar, and he's going to try and have gay sex. Lovely. Today's chapter is half a page. Isn't that fun? Anyway, I just speed through the books because, I mean, some of these chapters are really small and there's not much to report. But anyway, let's look at the YouTube. I watched the music video for Pachacootie, the horror history song. The rise and fall of TNA, the NWO, and the AWA, all Cultaholic videos. I just enjoy them talking about Ross Tweddle King. Talk about the rise and fall of certain wrestling companies. I just find it fun and interesting. Yeah, you know, Pachacootie banger, TNA funny, still back, still pretty much TNA. NWO ate itself, and the AWA is Vern Gagne's fault. Anyway, let's look at the TV. First of all, I want to say I watched season 2, episode 6, episode 7, episode 8 of Peacemaker, finishing season 2 of Peacemaker, making me up to date with the DCU as it stands. Here are my 3 little mini reviews post episode. Just watched episode 6 of season 2 of Peacemaker. Very good. Ignorance is Chris is the name of the episode. Basically, the gang go to the second dimension, and they're chilling, whatever, trying to find Peacemaker. Vigilante finds himself, and we find out Peacemaker's not Vigilante's friend. What's going on here? And we see Adebayo walking around. It turns out they all hate black people. They're in the Nazi realm. Isn't that fun? There's a United States flag with a swastika on it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, and that as the episode's ending, Adebayo is being chased, and his dad, Peacemaker's dad, stabs Economo in the fucking hand, and Adebayo's running from a massive mob of racists. Woo! It's not going to be not the greatest place to be. I somehow fucking forgot to mention that fucking Lex Luthor is now working with Rick Flag. No idea how I forgot to mention that. What the fuck is wrong with me? Just watch episode 7 of season 2 of Peacemaker. Very good again. They all meet up again. Judo Master helps Adebayo get back with the gang. They all get back with them. Peacemaker and Hardcore kill a bunch of people to try and get home. Then they get home. The dad and Keith of the other dimension question them. As Adebayo Judo Man waiting to try and get in somehow. Adrian Vigilante comes, and then they all go in, but they kill the dad and batter Keith half to death, but he doesn't die. And Adrian Hardcore tries to kill, but doesn't. And then they all go back to the regular dimension. And Peacemaker gives himself up and gives over the thing to the to Rick Flag. So see how the season finale is going to go. Probably not well. Just finished episode 8 and therefore season 2 of Peacemaker. Very good again. They'll try and get... Well, we start by seeing the boat. We see the boat as it from a month before, and we see they kissed. And then we see them all trying to go see Peacemaker, but he's like, no. Then they find out, and then we see Harcourt and Equanos are working with Argus, and they're going through all the doors. We're trying to go through all the doors because they've now got the door thing. And they then find one, and then I can't remember her name. Sasha, I think, whose Flag's missus, I believe, or was sleeping with him at least, find out it was a prison, and then they tell, she tells Abs and Harcourt. They then start a new company called like Checkmate or whatever to try and keep it all good. Adebayo breaks up long term with their girlfriend. We then see the group all together. Peacemaker and Harcourt go to another boat thing, but then on his way home, Cena gets kidnapped and thrown through into the new prison dimension, and that's how it ends. Rick Flag's a bastard. Very good show, highly recommend it. Assume season 3 is coming soon rather than later. But yeah, that's me, DCU, up to date, mate. Wow, he likes Peacemaker, man. And then I also watched episode 10 and 11 of season 4 of Traitors. So last night's episode and the night before's, and big cliffhanger. I knew they weren't going to tell us today. The second that I worked out it was going to be a draw, like they're never going to tell us today who killed us. That's going to be start of the final, which is today. So yeah, up the Traitors, good show. Yeah, I think if Rachel goes out of chance, then Steven's going to win. Just saying. I also watched a couple of films. Yes, I watched 12 Angry Men again. Excellent film. One of the best films ever made. 4.6 on Letterboxd. I gave it a 4.5. You know, it's just so good. It's got such a tight script. It's from 1957, so it's a little bit old, but you get used to it quickly. I also watched The Notebook, which I gave, I think, 4. I really annoyed Katie, who I was with, by guessing pretty much the story in the first 4 minutes. But still, it's heart-wrenching, you know. Just sad, isn't it? But yeah, that's the media I consume. Blasted through it today. Can you tell sometimes I can't be asked to do it if it's later in the day. Like, this might not come out till 1 o'clock. I just sometimes can't be bothered. Just want to have a lie down, you know. I've also got things on today, but that's not the point. Thank you for watching this lovely media I consumed video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell everyone you know to watch me and to consume.